Hi, everybody. Let's do a little. Of course, I'll start getting. ¿Qué pasa? How are you guys doing? Overcast Sunday here in Northern California. Glad to see everybody. Good morning. Good morning. I hope you had your coffee. I had my coffee. Now I got my celery juice. Thank you, you guys. Well, listen, after last night with this drones and stuff, I needed to take a look-see. So apparently the United States knew that Iran was going to hit back. Iran hit 300 drones, etc. The United States knocked most of them down. And then they said Netanyahu made a thing on Twitter or X, whatever, saying we, stopped it. But he's acting like we is, him. It was everybody, Jordan, everybody. So I'll tell you the first hit I got, okay? The first hit I got is that I heard President Biden saying out loud to his intel, why the hell did he bomb or kill those 8 high-ranking lieutenants? He was mad about what happened on October 7th, but he hit Iran. And of course, Iran always hits back. Just like when the ex-president Trump killed one of their top generals, they turned around and got one of our places and caused all kinds of damage to brain injury and everything else. So, morning, everyone. So Netanyahu is trouble, you guys. So that's why I want to look, because I felt him like a vengeance. I saw some little blurb of military people saying we're getting in our F-somethings and we're getting ready to fly over. And I thought, you know what? They want revenge, but I had hoped that the president would say, like, as it is, he did say claim victory, because apparently it did. They still lost a life, a 10-year-old girl. But apparently he said, if you go back in retaliation, the United States will not support you. I was very surprised they said that out loud. That makes Netanyahu go back to the table, because he would think, well, yeah, they're going to act like they don't like us, but we're going to go ahead and do it. And then they have no choice but to help us. But he said, no, we won't help you. Okay, so I'm going to throw, hey, Dennis and Julie. Hi, Pisces. Hi, Donna. Oh, Teresa said she dreamt of space saucers surrounding the Earth. So did I. I had that dream I told you guys about, that I was driving like almost on the beach, like going down Highway 1. And all of a sudden there was all kinds of UFOs, space shuttles, just like in that movie, Something of a Third Kind. It was different sizes. They were all quiet. Netanyahu wants Iran off the face of the earth. Now the Republicans in the House are saying, bomb them, bomb Iran, kill them. And I guess apparently Trump has no right to be talking to foreign agents. Apparently, he told Iran, "You dare do that, you dare touch the United States, we will wipe you out fast." He's not supposed to do that. He's still acting like he's president. Okay, so let's take a look. Let's take a look, see. Thank you guys for coming in. I already got like 1,700 in the room. Thank you, you guys. Yeah, and Putin's right in the middle of this, Joel. Right in the middle of this. So let's take a really good look, okay? I got an uneasy feeling as it was. I'm very sad that a child's life was lost. And it was due to shrapnels of shooting down the drone. They told us, okay, we've done what we're supposed to do, and you know what? Leave it there. But does Netanyahu leave it there? That's my question. He's already talking to people about what they can do. And I see the intel in the United States telling them, I swear to God, you do this, you're on your own. Remember, I always told you guys that I felt Netanyahu would do something stupid. And that would really upset Biden. I think him shooting those generals or killing those generals on Iran already upset him. I can understand him wanting to do that. I can understand the absolute anger, but I also know Netanyahu has just gone overboard and he doesn't listen to anybody. Tell me what's going to happen. Hi, Annie. Hi, artists. Tell me what's going to happen. Will Netanyahu turn around and hit Iran, even though the U.S. said we wouldn't help them? Ooh. A voice just told me yes. All of a sudden, quick action. They're going to do something, creating a lot of chaos, upsetting everybody's security. Yeah, he thinks he's God. He thinks he's king for a day. This is the thing that's going to push Netanyahu out. It'll change the trail, because look at this outcome: peace in the world, happiness in the world. It's actually good that the United States said out loud, no, we're not going to participate in you going back on. They're going to do something else. Remember, I've been telling you. What a dummy. Oh, and then did you see that Israel just showed America that Trump had given Putin all kinds of intel information when he was first president? Gave him all kinds of information. They can prove it beyond a reasonable doubt. So, even after Trump said, we will take you off the face of the earth, like he did Rocket Man. So I don't want you guys to worry. There's some beginning of something, or it's in the plans, or they're actually going to try to do something, but it's not going to work out for them. That's what I get. That's what I get. Thank you, Water Lily. I guess you're the only one here. Oh, thank you. This whole thing, this is Johnny Wah. Johnny Wah? Yeah, and that day they had, hi Pam, that day they had a rally of people saying they wanted Netanyahu out. He goes cray, you guys. I can see him like thinking of things he's going to do. He had hoped this opened a door wide open. In a way, he was glad they did this. But he had hoped this would open the door so he could retaliate, because I saw last night that general or something in the Israeli army saying, we're getting in our F-somethings and we're going to go over, because that's what they were planning. If they had kept going and sent missiles that hit some big buildings and stuff, then we would be fighting big time. But I had a feeling it was going to stop, so that's good. But they sent a lot of those. They just wanted to show them, we got this. So that's what they did. Okay, so will not Netanyahu hit back? Yes. But with the Ten of Cups and the world, it's some sort of, so he may do it and everybody's like telling him, knock it off. Something's going to happen that I think everybody knows he's done. That's what I'm getting. I'm not quite sure how that's going to happen, but I've told you he was going to do something really stupid after the U.S. told him don't do that, and he's going to do something really stupid. So Trump will be mad about Israel telling him, oh, yeah. It's funny that Israel's doing that. I think Israel knows Biden's going to win. I really do. Oh, Becca. God bless your grandson. Prayers for Becca's grandson. Yeah, you know what? They got a lot of practice on this. They did a great job. But isn't it funny how he wrote on Twitter, Netanyahu claiming like he and his army were the ones that did this. No, you had a lot of help from Jordan, from the US. But anyway, so okay, they did a great job. Yeah, I don't feel our people being hurt. In fact, because remember this, okay? Remember what I'm telling. Oh, 2,200 in the room. Remember what I'm telling you. Because President Biden announced out loud, leave it be, accept the win, because they're telling them they weren't able to hurt you. So accept the win and leave them alone. But because the president announced that, Iran will tend to not focus on the U.S. They're just going to focus on the army of Israel. Okay, so that's what I get. Now, where else do you guys want me to go? Yeah, Britain was there too, definitely. Let's pray for peace. Angel of light and mercy. Encompass this world with peace and love. The peace will be coming. Peace will be coming. Oh, Debbie said, where are you, Debbie? I just saw you. She said, my son said they spent the morning from 2 a.m. till dawn in the bunker. And they don't want to live like that. That's a drag. Yeah, I do see Biden addressing the American people and talking about this. They've warned them. Let me tell you, our U.S. intel, Britain, everybody is desperately trying to ears to the ground on what Netanyahu is going to do next. He's a troublemaker. I felt Biden just so upset with him. Oh, yeah, Putin had his hands in it. Let me tell you, Seascape, Putin doesn't have the ability to fight Israel and the U.S. like he wants because of all the losses he suffered in Ukraine. Now, they're going to bring a bill to the floor to give money to Israel. Will that include Ukraine? I almost see them telling Speaker Johnson, just put it to the floor, bring it to the floor, see what happens. Then we can decide how to cut it up if we want. Bring it to the floor. Tell me about the bill. Because Ukraine is pretty near out of, they said they might last a week. Hi, Gigi. Yeah, Israel has been asking to have a vote to get him out. And there was a thing which is quite interesting. I don't know if you guys know this, but Netanyahu's 32-year-old son, who lives in, I think, Florida, they're asking, Israel's asking how come his son isn't in the military. Apparently, he was found guilty of something in Israel by lying about something. So that's an interesting point. Okay, so will Mike present it to the floor? Sitting over there kissing his holy master. He's not going to win. I'm going to tell you right now. Till I blew in the face. He's not going to win. It's so interesting. He thinks he's in like Flynn. He's going to be even more shocked than he was when he didn't win in 2020. Because he really thought he was the sitting president. There's no way I can lose. He's not going to win. And he's getting sicker. I watched some of the videos that he was in Philadelphia, and I know they tried to not let him go out there and talk because he was slurring his words. And, you know, he's going into a dementia Alzheimer's thing right now as we speak. And he's viciously angry. And he's talking trash about Michael Cohen. None of this stuff is going to work for him. So they will bring it to the floor. Negotiations. So I would say some success with this. Look at that. Justice happens and it's quick. It's like somebody manages to talk him into just let us vote and bada bing, bada boom. That's what I'm getting. Oh yeah, Teresa, those weren't real Marines, or they were retired Marines. They were paid to stand there. They had facial hair and stuff. They're not real Marines. Just like that gal at Chick-fil-A was somebody that works for Trump. She's not even an employee of Chick-fil-A. Everything's fake with him. You know, like he has to pay people to come watch him at his thing. So pray for world peace. I don't want you guys to worry, even if you were a little afraid last night. Okay, so where else are we going to go? I see them getting Trump on breaking the rules that the judge said. I almost feel like it's financial hits. They can't quite put him in jail yet, you guys. They won't because he was a sitting president. I know he gets carte blanche. That's why he blabs. But they're going to hit him up money-wise. But after he's found guilty, they may put him under some sort of arrest or in a military facility. But he's not going to get away with this. Okay, you want me to look tomorrow at going in the court for Trump? A lot of people are asking. Okay. Tell me about the trial tomorrow. July. You were asking when? I'm feeling July. So what is this? April, May. They'll probably have the jurors by May, June, July. I'll take a cut. They go bada bing, bada boom. But I told you, Trump's really going to show himself. You know, he's going to talk trash. They don't want him up on the stand. When they said, hi, Jeffrey, when they search Bedminster, it's going to be way after Trump is gone too. It's not right away. You know who I just saw standing very stiff and being very still is Kushner. He's also afraid of Trump not winning. I told you, Putin puts his hand on his head saying, will that guy just please shut up? Because they want him to win so badly, but he's cutting his nose to spite his face. So I'm feeling perhaps an ending in July, August, but sometimes we're not right on. The trial tomorrow. A lot of nonsense is what I heard. I think Trump comes in with a whole bunch of other things, complaints. They might even make picking the jurors a hellhole. So a bunch of fools walking around, but justice will be served. A lot of negotiations and tensions. Strength will be found even in all this chaos. A lot of stuff about his past. Loss of trust. Have faith, know that this too shall pass. The outcome is success. You know, once we get this guy really hard, it's almost like we feel more stable. Because even wake up in the morning knowing he's still running. You know, I didn't pick that up when I told you guys he was going to lose. I was hoping that was the end of the story. But no, he just keeps keeping on. And I'm sorry about that. I never told you guys, I don't think, that he'd run again. Because I kept feeling him get sick. And I think he's in the beginning stages of Alzheimer's. He'll be real out of his mind sick. Thank you, Lynn. Yeah, that Michael Flynn, he's got his day coming. You know who else I see that has their day coming is DeJoy. Let's look at DeJoy. DeJoy's about ready to go down. And what was his name? Damn it, I can't think of what his name is. DeJoy is going down. And the one that worked with Trump as the DOJ, he was the AG. What was his name? We haven't seen him in a while. They'll exhume Ivana's casket after Trump is dead. So it's a ways off. Love you too. Barr. Thank you, guys. Barr. Bill Barr has got some troubles. He's got some troubles. Because they're finding out a lot of stuff. Okay, so here we go. Detroit. They put people in there that were supposed to be Democrats that were supposed to help get rid of DeJoy. But there's something involving money. That's what I see. There's something involving maybe DeJoy managed to give him a little package or something. There's some corruption there. You guys, can you hold on 1 second? I'm so sorry. Just hold on 1 second. I'm coming. I'm so sorry. I'm so used to doing Zoom. I can just put it on pause, you know? Yeah, it's beautiful out there. The birds are singing. So it's so weird. As I was walking back, my guide said, have us pray. So we got nearly 3,000 in the room. In a minute, we'll do a prayer for peace, you guys. They just told me have them pray. This Tuesday, I'll probably do prayers. And tomorrow I'm on with Mel. Okay, so They're all in trouble. And Jasmine, you're right. They're all in trouble. You in trouble, boy. Hey, cousin Sue, I'm drinking my celery juice. So, let's get into some DeJoy. Tell me what's going on with DeJoy. Tell me the truth. And now I haven't seen him going, so they usually are correct, but sometimes the time frames are off. Biden did put some people in there that are Democrats that should have voted him out, but I feel some sort of money was handed or something was handed. Maybe even threats. I don't know. Ooh. I just saw Trump or somebody that represents Trump talking to DeJoy. DeJoy thinks he can help Trump out. Yeah, well, he's going to be cut out this fall. And he's going to be looking down at his cups all spelt on the battlefield thinking, why did this happen? America will be happy. He's trying to save money for the United States postal workers, but he's all messed up. He's hurting the things that people need. Okay. Oh, you got hummingbirds in North Carolina. Oh, it's like 50 degrees out here. Sun comes out every once in a while. Barr's in trouble, you guys. Listen, this is what's going to happen. After the January 6th that our sweet Jack Smith has been desperately working on, after that is when Jack Smith brings them all in, including what's her name? Thomas's wife, Jenny. And I also see people like Barr and everybody else. Although Barr feels, tell me if I'm wrong, Barr feels like he didn't want any part of an insurrection. He did give his notice, come to think of it. Yeah, so I feel like Barr got out when he should. But there's some things Barr did, including with the Mueller. He changed that. He did that to help Trump. Trump is such a big baby. And then when that guy said this was one of the best voting we ever had, the guy who was a Republican who works on behalf of the United States as far as making sure no votes were stolen, the best. And he got fired for saying that. Let's look, Dwight. Actually, that's so funny you said that. Because what I heard was last night, that this is actually going to advance Biden. I almost feel like because Trump truly draws the line to Netanyahu and refuses for him to, play these games, United States will respect him more. They were saying on the news last night that part of the reason Biden's walking on eggshells is because it's a voting year. Like if he was already won his next season, he'd be doing what he needed to do. But I feel he draws the line. I feel the intel says, you know what? Get out of focusing on Iran. Now, Iran, let's look at Iran. Now, my son and I had a little bit of discussion this morning. I said that, those fanatics that make the women wear the hijab and they whip you or they kill you if you don't do what they say. And remember, I told you he's oppressing just with like these people in Afghanistan that make women that's just like what the Republicans are trying to do to women now. Oh, and Tennessee just passed you can marry a 10-year-old and you can marry your cousin. What are we doing? Where are we going? What in the world? This will pass, okay? But you see where they're coming from. And it's not, unless you're one of those fanatics, it's not a huge plus. Now, the problem with Iran and Afghanistan is that they can do whatever they want with their voting. like Russia, like with Putin. But I see women. Remember I told you women coming up from under the ground, maybe even fighting against their own nation to help others come in and take it over. What's the outcome with Iran? You know, I get a feeling that Netanyahu's going to do something stupid, you guys. I'm so sorry to tell you this. I get a feeling Netanyahu is going to do something stupid. And I see Biden furious. He might not even give him the money they said he could have. Okay, so Iran thinks they had a victory. But they were furious. You know, there's somebody you can't hit and not expect to get hit back. Just like when Trump killed their bigwig and then they turn around and bomb that area that caused brain bleeds and concussions and everything. They did that to pay back. Here you go. Thank you, Trump. Listen, don't be surprised if Trump, aka Putin, starts going back a little bit, because I see Putin upset at Trump threatening Iran. I almost feel like his intel will get in there and says, shut up about Iran, because he's saying we're going to blow you off the face of the earth. And remember, Iran and Russia are friends. So that's going to happen. And yet, Israel revealed that that with their intel to the United States, that Trump gave top secret information when he became president in one of the meetings with Putin. Gave him top secret information. Okay, so here we go. Biden with the election, based on this. Actually, people are going to be toasting him. I don't know what he does. I don't know what the positive thing is, but he's king for a day. People are very happy about him. And they like when he shows strength. You know, he's a cup man. He usually shows as a cup, which means he cares about everybody. But when he's showing strength, he really just pulls it. And this seems to be by September at the latest. And a lot of people are toasting cups with him. I just heard something, you guys, so let me just throw it out there. I think that Ukraine will get money. I really do. So you guys, let's do a prayer for, we don't want Israel hurt either. We just want Netanyahu out of the way. Angels of light and mercy. I think I see Michael. Saint Michael in battle with his sword. Remove this man who does not stand for the people of Israel. He stood there while these things were going overhead, him and a bunch of archangel energy, and I see a tear rolling down his face. You know, we have free will, but I see tears. And listen, you guys will see a lot of UFO stuff coming through, because I can see it right now. They're like, what the F? What's going on here? Happy birthday, Linda Bishop. So, angel of light, encompass Israel, encompass Iran with the light, the white light, and mercy, and make sure they're going to be okay. Encompass the United States and our President Biden in peace and love and mercy. Let justice happen with the ex-president Trump. We just want to see justice. That's all we need to see. I know we can't wish bad on him, but we just want to see him realizing he does more damage than good. lift the people of Ukraine up, that they may be encompassed and loved. I see stuff come. I see money coming, and I see missiles and everything else coming to them. Just all of a sudden, boom, boom, boom. So this is good, you guys. This is good stuff coming up. I do see good stuff coming up. Even with this, I thought, oh my God, because remember there was a psychic who said there was going to be a World War III in February. And, it's not that he was wrong. Maybe he was picking up rumors or this kind of stuff, So St. Michael just told me that I got to tell you, St. Michael just told me that Israel, that this man will probably try to do something. And let me tell you, they'll hit back 1,000-fold. And it's almost like Biden has no choice. Okay, this is what I'm getting. Biden doesn't want to see the innocent people of Israel be hurt. But they're not going to get the backup that they thought they would from everybody else. But what I see is negotiation with Iran. I see negotiations with Iran saying, look, this guy's a nutcase. Just give us a minute to get him out of there. That's what I saw. I could be wrong, but that's what I saw. It's like he's a nutcase. He's going to do something. I've been saying this till I'm blue in the face. It's really going to upset. As it is, they're mad at Netanyahu for hitting those 8 generals. It's like, not now, not yet. So anyway, that's what I got. Oh, yes, Lorraine, there will be a revelation. When we get this red, whatever he is, or orange mush out of the way, a lot of stuff's going to be coming out. I see Jack Smith just really, really putting out a whole bunch of information. So pray to St. Michael, because he's the one that came forward. But I saw a tear come down his face while he was watching this. It's like, you know what? We need peace. Peace is the only way. Love is the only way. And soon we will hold it again in our hands. Because I'm telling you right now, you can think I'm cray-cray, you guys. Please, just food for thought. But I'm telling you, the ETs who've talked to our presidents beforehand, the ETs will not allow nukes. They won't do it. They'll stop it. And you don't think Russia already knows that? I think they've tried. I know that guy did tests, Kim Jong-un, that he did these tests, but I don't feel he really had a nuke in the system, not a real working nuke. But he's not going to be able. They all know they'll get stopped midstream. Yes, it's so. Thank you guys so much for coming here today. Hi, Mary. Arlene, I don't see January 6 prisoners being released at all. I don't see it. So, okay. Netanyahu has to go. So energetically, don't wish ill on him. Put it out there. Encircle him and tell him he can do no harm to himself or others. And ask that the universe, because he also has people around him that are working with him that have that same ugly attitude. Israel needs a break. Okay, so. Yeah, I don't see World War III, but I could be wrong. I know other psychics saw it, but right now I don't see it. Thank you, Picosa. Thank you, honey. And somebody, grandmama. Hi, girlfriend. And June, and there's 2 people I was supposed to read on Saturday because they got overbooked in the system. And I looked at my front. You know how your calendar just has the days, and I didn't mark it on there. I marked it inside on that day. So I'll be contacting you, and I'm so sorry. I feel terrible because I'm not somebody that misses. So I love you all. I'll be on with Mel tomorrow. This was just a short one to let you know there will be no World War III. I feel Netanyahu is going to do something stupid. He might try to hit Iran or do something stupid is what I got. And I see, boom, I see President Biden talking to Iran and saying, let's get rid of this guy. Not, drag him out, but like they're gonna do something, trust me. Isn't it interesting that Netanyahu's son got convicted of some sort of fraud too, and he's not living in Israel and everybody's saying, why isn't your son out there working? So love you guys. Thank you. Thank you, Pisces Greeter. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, Water Lily. Thank you, Seascape. Love you all. And for my members, we get pick a card today at noon. Cheers. Thank you, lucky girl.